Hey everybody, it's Ben's Brick Design. I got Ben and Beth here tonight, and we've got a peanut gallery as well. We're
Kaylee?
not in our usual home. We're actually in Kentucky, but we're still building. We're still streaming. We got a late start. Where is Kaylee?
She's on the couch.
She's on the couch. Oh, she's fine. So I'm gonna make sure that the chats are going here. Shush, 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 shush. All right, now I gotta go back over here. There's no music tonight because we didn't want to interrupt everybody doing stuff, but we're here, we're drinking, we're building Lego, and I hope everybody's having a good time tonight. Rachel's there. Hi, Rachel. How are you? Glenn's here. Beth has joined us. All right. So
Should we talk about the
very first thing we're going to talk about is we're here in Kentucky, so we have some Kentucky stuff to drink. This is Purple Toad wine. It's a play on words, purple toad, as T-O-E-D, as in the nature of your feet when you're done stomping grapes. You are now purple toad.
Do you want me to pour you some?
Yes, you can pour me some, but I am also finishing, and I think this is just an Aldi beer, a brew, a Kinro Blue. It's just like a kind of a blue moon. It's a Belgian ale. So I'm going to finish this and then do some wine. Let's see. Drink when you put 3 pieces together. I'm going to be drinking regardless.
Do you guys want to say hi to my parents?
So her parents are here.
Come here.
So we'll get out of the way, and you guys can
How do we know?
I'm just going to say,
just look at the camera and say hi.
Yeah.
Look at
Where's
the
the
computer.
camera?
You can see right there.
I'll look at the computer.
This is my mom.
hi.
And Dad. This
Hi.
is my dad.
Hi.
We are at their house.
Bye.
Now, where is the camera?
The camera's on the, so there's one on the computer,
And then
then
there's one up here.
up here
okay.
for when we
So when we
work.
start building,
Oh, okay. I was wondering
Our
where
friend
you were
Rachel
talking.
says hi, parents.
Yeah.
Hi, Rachel.
so we're here in lovely
And Glenn says hi, parents.
Paducah, Kentucky. Paducah is a Native American word for Chief
No, he was a
Paducah.
It was Chief Paducah, right?
Chief Paducah.
She said, oh my God, they're cute.
Paducah.
Now they say that he was a myth.
Oh, okay.
Oh, really?
Anyway, it's one of the more entertaining sounding names in Kentucky. So I just like the fact that they've moved here now, and so we're now in Paducah. So
Rachel says mom and dad are cute.
we're going to start with
You're not
drinking.
paying attention.
Huh?
Rachel says mom and dad are cute.
I am paying attention. They're cute. You said that like 3 times.
But not too far from here is a place called Monkey's Eyebrow.
There is.
Monkey's
there's
Eyebrow.
There's Monkey's Eyebrow.
Oh.
There's also,
Awesome
it's really
try.
street.
This is like
Sweet.
drinking
It's like Manischewitz.
It's like Manischewitz or Mogan David or
Yeah, there is a town called Possum Trot as well.
Possum Trot, Monkey's Eyebrow.
We're about halfway in between.
We're
where's
driving
the-
somewhere and there's a town called Braggadocio, which I thought as a small town that seemed like a bad name for a small town, Braggadocio.
Isn't Lily Tomlin from here?
Paducah?
Yes.
And she always says she's between Possum Trot and Monkey's
Monkey's
Eyebrow.
Lily
Eyebrow.
Tomlin is? I don't think I knew that.
So this is one of the sets we're doing tonight. We're doing a creator set, the dragon, and we're also doing our fire dragon. We're also doing a very popular set, the creator shark set.
Baby shark.
The Lego Geek is on. Hi, Lego Geek. Thanks for coming in on the YouTubes. So let's flip over to the build camera, and this is what we got going on. So we'll do part of it. Beth's in more of the scene than I am, but that's okay. Ooh, yeah,
that
let's
was
not spill.
almost bad.
Almost bad. So anyway, yeah, we're here on vacation in Paducah, Kentucky, for Beth's birthday.
And mom's birthday. And technically Dad and Damon and Teresa and Beatrix's birthday.
There's a street in Austin named Possum Trot.
There is?
Glenn says so, and I trust Glenn because Glenn is 172 years old.
Oh, that's not true.
He helped bring in every stone that built every single road in Austin.
Are we going to race? If we do race, Ben will beat me.
Well, I have a bigger set, so I don't know. It might be a close race.
Where's Kaylee? Oh, she's on the...
I got her right
She's on the
here.
couch. So, yeah. So that's what we're doing.
What if we accidentally mix our pieces together?
Uh-oh. That'll be the most horrible thing ever. So I'm going to start with... So creator sets, you get 3 instructions because they are 3-in-1 items. They are 3-in-1 items. So you get 2 more instructions to build alternating sets.
Oh.
Right? But I'm just going to do the main one that is the dragon. I am not going to build the tiger, or scorpion.
Should I do this one?
And you can do whatever one you want. There's a shark with a crab, or you can do a squid, or a anglerfish with a smaller fish. That's up to you.
I know. Okay, so Rachel says it sounds like we're making stuff up. I know that it does. It totally sounds like we're making stuff up, but honest to God, there is a Possum Trot, Kentucky. I've been there once. It's kind of scary.
Lego Geek says the shark was a super fun build. Look it up, Rachel, says Glenn. All right. So, yeah, we're here just for birth. And you know what happened when we left Austin? It effing snowed.
And Ben missed
I'm so mad.
He's so sad.
But it snowed here, too. We've got a minor dusting outside, so I guess
There was a minor dusting in... It was a minor dusting in...
right with the world.
Austin, too.
I should finish this beer because I'm not going to drink that wine.
I will drink that wine.
Rachel votes for octopus.
I can do
Or
the
squid.
octopus. It doesn't look like it uses all the pieces.
It probably doesn't. But you do whatever you want to do. And then I can build the shark later.
Okay, let's do the octopus. I like Rachel's style.
All right.
So
how's everybody doing on this Thursday night? We didn't think we were going to be here because obviously we are on vacation. But also her family was over visiting just a little while ago. And it was the yearly exchange of Christmas/birthday presents because Beth doesn't know how to ship.
it's not
things.
that I don't know how to ship.
Ship.
I just...
Yeah. Well, what was it?
What?
Yeah, she shipped her pants.
Wow.
Did you guys ever see that commercial?
No.
Talking about shipping things. He's like, I ship my pants all the time.
I did not see that.
It's pretty funny. Definitely a minor dusting of snow here as well, but hey, it's Austin. Yeah, it usually happens around this time, actually.
Do I dump all of these?
Yeah,
Gonna
so
do it.
you might want to make room for your phone and your... You don't have to dump them. If you keep the parts separate, it's kind of... You do whatever you want. I was going to say, if you keep the parts slightly separate, you'll know that big parts are in one pile, little parts are in another pile. But
Too late.
Too late. Guess who's going to win this one? Huge cold front going through Georgia and flood and tornado watches. Yeah, this is the same thing that hit. So the Lego Geek says, I have a huge cold front going through Georgia and flood and tornado watches. It's blown through like the whole country. It hit my family in Denver, and it hit a lot of us in Texas with its just kind of general cold. There's northern Texas people got some snow and ice, and even folks here in Kentucky got a little cold and rainy and snowy. So no tornadoes here, luckily. So you be safe, Lego Geek.
Northeast is getting a foot of snow.
Yeah, Northeast is getting socked.
That's where my family lives.
Yeah.
So Beth's family is from Connecticut.
Connecticut. And Kentucky.
Glenn likes to use a baking pan to put his pieces into, especially building in foreign locations.
Oh.
Foreign locations like Kentucky.
I mean...
Foreign locations meaning not at my table. Don't want to build anywhere but my table. I've built in the back of a car before, so...
That's funny because I think they have baking pans for the puzzle over there.
Oh, that's true. They do. So we get here, and they've started a puzzle. And, of course,
And this asshole.
First thing I do is sit down and like, oh, puzzle, can I work on it? They're like, yeah, we're kind of, we've done some, and we're, go ahead. And I'm like, all right, solve puzzle. It wasn't that bad. I think I missed a step. Did I miss a step? Oh, I totally missed a step.
For shame.
I know. Take away my cred. So before anybody asks, no, I haven't seen Pub. Oh.
What?
Pub. Glenn says a foreign location like a pub.
Ah.
That is a great idea. I might have to go get another Lego set to build at the brewery we go to tomorrow.
It's not tomorrow.
Wine actually have alcohol in it?
It has a S-ton of sugar, that's for sure.
Yeah, even their Pinot Noirs are sweet.
So what was I saying? Building at the pub. Yeah, got nothing. Glenn says pub.
You
That's
were
a great idea.
saying...
Doesn't matter. It must have been a lie. Probably something about building in weird places. Or that puzzle. So yeah, we're starting a little late.
You said before anybody asks.
Oh, before anybody asks, no, I haven't watched Lego Masters. I don't plan on watching Lego Masters. No desire to watch Lego Masters. And so I don't care about the show. I don't care about who's on it. I don't care about the builds they make. What I'll do is I'll wait till the show's over, and then I'll go look on like Instagram or something to see like the stuff that they've built, because I'm sure they'll take pictures of it. And that's really what I'm concerned about. I don't really care about the drama or the kitschiness or the neat factor of the couples that they have on there. I just want to see what gets built, and that's all. Shalane's on the Facebooks. Nice jersey. Thank you very much. Rocking the, 96 version of the jersey.
Represent.
They won tonight, too. They beat the Sabres, was it Sabres? They beat somebody, 6-1. I has it here.
That's me.
Senators. They beat Ottawa 4-1.
The name of the team is the Senators.
The Ottawa Senators, because Ottawa is the capital. Right? Ottawa is the capital of Canada, so they're called the Senators. Are you singing Baby Shark?
Oh, I am.
So we didn't need to start music by Pretzel tonight because we've got our own in-house DJ rocking the Baby Shark. Just got
has
done
a granddaughter.
babysitting. Yeah,
because.
Or when I'm pumping gas, I sing the Bert and Ernie song.
The Lego Geek says, I can't watch Lego Masters due to me not having a computer. And I do agree. I hate dramatized shows, basically every reality show now.
Yeah,
Agreed.
yeah, that's, I mean...
So I have a friend at work who was on a...
House Hunters type.
A House Hunter show, yeah. And she was like... I told her about... Because I was approached by the Lego Master show, as was quite a few AFOLs in different communities. Basically anybody who was at a recent convention, I'm sure. So I felt kind of like, oh, that's kind of nice. I feel like I'm a bit special, and it turns out I really wasn't. But she was like, yeah, they that whole reality TV thing is just a terrible, terrible, it's a meat grinder of people, and they don't treat the talent very well. Basically, the show she was on, they had already bought a house. And so they had to go back and manufacture drama to, kind of say, ooh, what house are they going to pick? Is it going to be this one or this one? And it's, in reality, they had already bought their house. So, wait, TV. My friend unbricked me was 2, but turned it down because he can't build mocks. So, yeah, I mean, I've heard that. So Lego Geek says his friend was turned down, or he turned it down because he can't build mocks. I honestly don't know that I get it. But I don't think that was a factor in their decision-making. I think their decision-making was, okay, are you a decent builder? Great. Are you, kind of kooky and have some sort of story? That's what they were really looking on, because they can't do a reality TV show with a bunch of middle-aged white guys. And to be frank, Lego is a bunch of, the mock builders are middle-aged white guys. There's a bunch out there that aren't, but a large majority are. Or young kids and stuff, so... They have to have the marketable couple. They have to have the reality TV, the real world, the whatever the stuff you watch is, where it's all dramatic and it's all made so people go, ooh, I wonder what happens next. It's like what happens next is they snap another couple pieces together and they build a thing. It's like I don't want there to be drama in my building. So anyway, and then Glenn says, I've heard that despite Hollywood's best efforts to prime the pump for drama on Lego Masters, the AFOLs resisted. I will say that I stood up a bit for my lug because the casting people were just hounding us. Somebody approved, and I won't say who because it may very well have been me, approved their... acceptance into our Lego group on Facebook, and they were for days and days and days, just 2 or 3 times a day posting the page that takes you to the application for auditioning for this show. So after, because we had already known about it, I got approached, and like I think one or two other people got approached, and drama does sell stories. That's very true, Rachel.
And it is gross.
So they approached me, and I went and told the entirety of my lug, saying, "Hey, we got approached, but they said if you know anybody else that wants to do this, please let them know." And so I did, and I told the lug, and everybody kind of paired off and did their own thing. Well, everybody, I know I did, and then I think maybe 6 other people did. I'm not really sure who, because nobody's really said anything.
Glenn said he did. He's pretty sure he did the approvals.
Yeah.
God, Glenn.
God, Glenn. Well, I know Glenn, and I think Ed did, and I think Mr. Bill did. Handful of people did. So a bunch of us did, and so, and we went through the approval process, and they just kept coming after us saying, make sure that everybody knows they can audition. And so finally I got a direct message from one of them, and it said, yeah, we just want to make sure that all of the lug is aware of the thing that's going on, and we want to make sure that you're all, you see the page and everything's, and they are literally trying to get a team together so they can, because they're going to get paid if they get a winning team into the show. So that's what they're trying to do, the casting agents. So I basically said, okay, look, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but we've known about this, and this was like in late September, early October. I was like, we have known about this since August when you guys first approached me. I said, we are, the lug itself is kind of a group of older people, but we've got a good mix who we all mostly contact each other through email. So as soon as we found out about this, I emailed the whole lug. We've known about this for months. You basically spamming our Facebook page you're not making any friends by doing this. And I was trying to be nice about it. I was like, I'm looking forward to when we work with, I forget her name, but the casting agent we were working with. I'm looking forward to hearing back from whatever her name is. We've gone through several approval processes already. We've done a couple interviews. We've sent some pictures and videos. But I'm just letting you know, if you don't hear back from everybody in our lug, this is why. And I didn't hear anything back after that. So it was either that I was a bad seed and they didn't want to deal with me, or they already got the people they needed, and the two 40-something-year-old white dudes who have kids and both who are artists and have no real other fun story to tell weren't interesting enough to be put on television. And I get that. That's fine. But that's why, when the Super Bowl commercial hit and everybody and their brother comes out and asks, have you seen this show?
I've had emails from family members and friends asking me about it. And I was like, yeah, he knows.
Kind of off the subject, but did you vote on ideas for the next UCS set? Yes. So, yes, I did. The Lego Geek asks on YouTube if I voted for the next UCS set, and I did. And I'm not happy with the current choice. I voted for the Nebulon B cruiser and not the LAAT gunship, because they've done like three Republic gunships already. They love the Republic gunship, and I feel like them redoing it is just Lego saying, look, we really know that this thing sells and it's very popular and we're going to do it again. But I also have, you voted for it too. And I also have I won't say who said it, but I know that I've heard tell that they don't, it doesn't matter what we vote for, right? And it doesn't matter if the 3 that made it the 3 that were voted on didn't, 2 of them didn't make it, because they're going to do all 3. These are the next 3 that are coming out. The LAT gunship is just the first one. And then probably the Nebulon B, and then the TIE Bomber over the next couple of years, because they're not going to do any other ones. This is just them saying, these are the ones that are coming out, whatever. And I really feel like this is a double snub for that dude who made that really kick-ass Nebulon B that got put onto ideas and then didn't get picked, and then he put it up for, like, here's the instructions and here's the parts list for it, anyone can go download it and build it if they've got the parts for it. And everyone went, that's such a great thing. Thank you so much. You're a great person. And then, of course, it got picked up by Lepin, and now you can buy the whole set for like $180. So it's really kind of a kick in the pants on top of it.
Who knew the Lego world had so much drama?
Right, so you hear
and
this.
And you talk
like,
about the drama from reality TV.
Yeah. Well, but this is all kind of like internalized drama. It's not people just, like Rachel said, what is it? She said, I have to scroll back. Do you like Lego? Also fighting with strangers about Lego? Yeah, basically. I'm going to restart the Facebook one, so I may have to mute it again. Yeah, do you like building Lego and then fighting with random strangers about Lego? Exactly. So I have to do this twice. Okay. So I'm kind of down on the whole. I get it. It was a successful venture in the UK, and it was a successful venture in Australia. And I get that, hey, we should bring this to the United States now that the Lego movie was such a big thing. And I think we could do this again. And yeah, that's a great idea. But I'm also like, don't burn out your, I don't know which parts we're bleeding into each other.
I know. I think this is mine. Nope.
No, these are all, what are you looking for?
This.
Okay. I think they're diluting the pot a little bit with the show. But, again, and they've just come out with the dots line, which is kind of like those beads that you melt into shapes, but it's for crafting Lego people, which I'm not the demographic for, and that's fine. They can do whatever they want, and I've heard people say that they're very excited about the dots line. Great. I'm just worried that it's the same argument I have about Baby Yoda, in that it is somebody really scored with Baby Yoda. Like, they really hit a home run with him, with the child from The Mandalorian. And the problem I have, and this is me being an actually kind of nerd about it, I'm like, yeah, but now every non-nerd out there is going to be like, hey, did you watch this? You watch Mandalorian? How about that Baby Yoda? And it's like, that's the only thing you know about Star Wars right now is Baby Yoda. And great, that'll get you into the show. But then, that's the only thing you know about the show. And that, whatever gets you in, fine, I guess. I don't know how this is supposed to go. I guess like this.
Do you follow the directions or you just do it?
What?
Do you follow the directions or do you just do it?
I follow the directions initially, and then I take it apart, and then I'll go build my own stuff later.
Oh.
But, yeah, I follow the directions the first time. I'm not like a savant where I can look at the box and go, yep, here's all the parts. This is how they all go together.
What about you, Beth?
I'm not a savant at all when it comes to this. I barely know what I'm doing right now.
I think I might have another beer because this wine is no bueno for me.
Well,
You want me to get it?
pour the wine into my glass.
There you go. No, I can. Well, yeah, if you want to, that'd be great.
Did you just burp?
I did just burp. Look at me burping.
You don't like soup?
Really, Beth? Really, Ben? Dropping pieces on the floor? You know what would keep me from dropping pieces on the floor, Glenn? A baking sheet, because I am in a foreign land of Paducah.
Is that what this is? I don't even know how to open a beer.
A
oh
beer?
My God. Gimme. You weirdo hippie.
Well, I know how to do other stuff.
Nope.
No, I've got an opener up there. All right.
Thank you.
You called me a weirdo hippie.
Am I wrong about that?
I wouldn't say she's a weirdo.
They've got a great sign in their kitchen that says, a flower child and an old hippie live here. So
It's super cute.
nice. Roughly 30-second delay here. Okay. Yeah, well, we're at the mercy of whatever internet connection we're on. And also, I think
Comcast. We're at the mercy of Comcast.
Comcast. But also, I think Restream throttles it. I think that there's just a delay, and I don't know how to combat that. I'll look into it though, because I can see it like from what I say, and then I kind of see it happen on Facebook or whatever. So sorry about that. So yeah, so that's the news that is fit to report about the Lego TV show. And yeah, it is Lego Geek. It is kind of sad that people think it's Yoda. I don't think a lot of people really do, but I don't really, some people, I almost feel like I don't really care what you think. You think what you want, and you have your fun with it, and that's fine. Yeah, I didn't mean it to come across as negative as that. Like, I don't care what you think, but I almost just like, it doesn't impact my love of the thing. If you don't love this thing the same way. I understand the name does. I understand the name does FFI. Okay. Okay. Sorry, making sure I'm all caught up.
That's part of that?
Yeah, it's bag 2. So I'm on bag 1.
Ow.
It's a race. I'm winning.
Yeah, I'm confused.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'd offer to help, but that would be bad of me.
Would it?
Yeah. You don't need help. You're a grown-ass woman.
No,
People can't see what I'm building. That's what I got right now. I got legs. You got legs? I like bread.
Ow! That was like really hard.
Sorry,
dude.
didn't mean to be that hard.
God,
I love you.
You bruised my daughter with black and blue.
Ow! You went. This is what you did. You went.
Yep.
Oh no, your first fight.
It's.
Okay. You just want us to fight. It's so funny. I think so. Lego Geek says,
you said it wasn't a race earlier.
I understand that the name fits and is better than the child, but I think it's too hyped under Baby Yoda. I agree. I think it is too hyped. I think that's a good phrase for it. It's like they want it to be Pikachu, or they want it to be something adorable. They want it to be something small and packageable with a cute name and a cute little face, and the child just doesn't really ring. So I get it. It's it's good marketing.
I like this one. Do you, Beth?
Mm-hmm. It's very sweet.
Mm-hmm. It is very sweet.
It's like drinking Manischewitz.
L'chaim. Hey, you said it wasn't a race earlier. Yes, I did. You said that already. Sorry.
Yeah. Keep up.
I know. Plus, that was delayed, so I mean, they're gonna think, what? We said this already. I'll be back in approximately 5 minutes. Thanks, Lego Geek. We'll see you in a couple minutes. Adorable yet powerful. I really enjoyed that all spoilers I saw was Mando at Kid Adventures and not any particular plot. Yeah. And that's really, the big spoilers are going to be...
Do you like it?
Yeah, it's kind of fun. It gives me something to do with my hands.
She likes being here with me.
I do. It's
and that's
true.
the whole reason she said it. She wants to do it. She's like, I would like to spend time together. And I'm like, you should build Lego sets with me.
And I'm like, oh, no.
I talked her into it.
I'm like, okay, fine.
I think you should have a Lego wedding cake.
Weird.
Well, that's
going to happen.
That's probably,
Got a wing.
Are you going to bake it, Bethany?
No.
No, we got a friend who's going to do the cake, and we're going to try to talk her into a TARDIS cake.
I don't know if she's going to be able to do it. She said
Which is just a box.
Yeah.
This shouldn't be too bad. But anyway, we'll figure it out with her.
Bethany, you got pieces under that page.
But it will also be... No, you're good now.
Oh.
We're also going to have Lego toppers on it with little Lego people
Oh.
on top of it. And Lego Masters can get bent.
That's why you're getting married, so you can do Lego things.
Yeah.
Oh, this one's mine.
Yes. Now you need to learn one of my hobbies.
Do you have one?
Dogs.
I am not going to watch more reality TV shows with you.
We could crochet together.
You don't crochet anymore.
You don't crochet
But
now.
I know how.
Okay, well, technically I know how because I did it when I was a kid. and I cross-stitched, and I needle-pointed.
Did you ever finish anything, Bethany?
Yeah, I made a couple of scarves, some pot holders.
We'll start it again.
Okay. Will you do it with me? We can crochet on one of the streams.
We could sit here and welcome to Sunday Night Crochet with Ben and Beth. It sounds like a Saturday Night Live skit.
I love
it. It does. It sounds like an old SCTV bit. Saturday Night Crochet with Ben and Beth. With your hosts.
Yeah, my hobbies are murder podcasts.
Yeah.
Mine too.
So I get to be a victim?
We could discuss serial killers.
We could. So that's something we can talk about now. We just watched the Zac Efron vehicle.
The Ted Bundy movie.
The Ted Bundy
something.
Movie. Something.
Wicked and Vile.
Something. So that was pretty good, but I wasn't really paying attention because I was doing a puzzle, and I was actually a bit confused because it kept jumping around a little in time too. I felt like I don't know if that was actually the case.
It did.
So you'd look up and he had long hair, and then it was short hair, and then you're like, wait a minute, what's going on? So, but he was good. He was really I was impressed.
Zac Efron did an amazing job.
Yeah.
He's come a long way from
Disney
High School
Kid.
Musical, yeah. But the next thing we're gonna watch is
Rachel says you need to pick a hobby that isn't a.
I know that's why I
podcast.
said
Do you have one?
You're not paying attention to me. I said that already.
So I give Beth a lot of crap because she lives on her phone and she lives in her reality TV rewatches.
I will say it's not all reality TV. It's just the real world.
That's me.
Okay.
It's just the real
and it's
world.
the challenge.
And Road Rules and the challenge. But
Yeah.
it's not like The Bachelor
That's true.
or Survivor.
All right, so here I'm done with bag one, and here are your extra pieces for bag one.
Bethany, you should see your dog. She is
Just
lights
some
out.
She
Teeth.
is.
Some teeth and some
Beatrix wore her out.
some teeth and some 1x1 slopes.
But yeah, we could crochet on here. We could talk about.
So I want to remind you, and I also want to remind the viewers that it is called Ben's Brick Designs,
Oh.
not Ben and Beth do some cross stitching.
It's not cross stitching.
Well, no, I just meant if we picked a couple things to do or whatever.
Yeah. Could we? No, I don't want to do. I'm trying to think of a way to incorporate true crime in this, but I feel like doing serial killer stuff would be insensitive, and I don't like it. So.
Sarah Bolton Silverman joined. Hi, Sarah. How are you?
Hi, Sarah.
So if you're joining us late, and this would...
Rachel would cross stitch with this. Rachel can teach us to cross stitch, and we can cross stitch something like over.
I want you to keep saying cross
stitch
until you almost mess it up in a
Let me have some
hysterical
more
way.
wine.
Yeah. Crotch stitch.
Ow.
I think that's a groin pull when you're playing soccer.
Ouch.
Yeah, exactly.
I thought you said cross dress.
That's all. I'm sure there's a podcast or a YouTube video for that already.
But yeah, Rachel could come and teach us how to cross stitch.
I would be okay with this.
I know, I was like, where are you
I'd
going?
be okay with this. I'd be okay with this. I'd be okay with this.
We could train Kaylee. That's
Could train Kaylee.
yeah, because I like dogs.
Ew, stop, please. That hurts me. What, my singing?
No.
That's what he says. Lego Geek says, ow, stop, that hurts me. Crotch stitch.
Oh, cross stitch, yeah.
Vasectomy. Hey.
Yeah.
Crotch stitch. So what'd you do this weekend? Well, I got myself a crotch stitch. Got the old clip going.
This conversation's making me uncomfortable.
So making Lego Geek uncomfortable too. He's either had one or he's been kicked in the nuts recently. So what are you gonna do?
Oh my God, son.
Or he hates my singing and he's not
David
even.
Byrne's going to be on Saturday Night Live.
Did you guys hear that? David Byrne is going to be on Saturday Night Live. So tune in Saturday night,
Train-
10:30 Central, 11:30 Eastern.
So Rachel says, train her to monitor the back of your project thread knots for thread knots. I'm not drunk.
Enough.
Yeah. Yes, I think that would be great.
I don't know what that means.
To train Kaylee. Oh, you don't know what yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what looking for the thread knots is.
That's what Rachel will teach us.
Yay. And by yay, I mean yay.
I mean,
don't know. More beer. This is good. David Byrne.
I love David Byrne.
David Byrne.
I have a very important question.
What?
Who's David Byrne?
Talking Heads.
Oh.
Talking Heads and Beatrix loves.
Oh, that's right. I've seen the videos.
Letting these bricks go by, really not finishing the build. Follow instructions, click one to the other
That's
one.
not the song.
No, it's not. Once in a lifetime.
Yeah, there's videos of my niece dancing to the...
Life in Wartime.
The what?
Life in Wartime.
Life in Wartime?
I was singing again, Lego Geek. I hope that didn't hurt you too bad. Threadnoughts. Dreadnoughts. There's a kind of a sci-fi-ish game called Dreadnought, and it's a multiplayer game where you play a giant spaceship dreadnought, and it's super fun.
Mom, do you still have your yellow submarine?
Yeah, it's right there.
Behind you.
Oh. So we got Mom a yellow submarine set for Christmas, birthday.
And she was very confused as to why you'd put so many multicolored pieces inside where people couldn't see them.
I've always confused about that too, but it's for stability, right?
Well,
It's
the
to keep it-
multicolored pieces, no. You can just put any colored pieces you want in there. The multicolored pieces are, if you wanted to do something later, you'd have this variety of color of pieces. So they kind of introduce a new model or a new bit, like if they get a new color mold or dyeing, they will put it in different sets, kind of inside where you don't really see it. Like there's a lot of different like salmon and neat orange colors and neat blue, like tealish kind of things inside that set that you never see.
Right.
But if you were to take it apart and use the pieces in a different way, then you'd be able to have these fun new colors. And somebody can correct me on that if I'm wrong, but I think that's why they do it that way. Because otherwise, it could be all yellow. It doesn't matter because it's inside.
And it was all yellow.
Yellow.
I apologize for that.
My singing is worse. So it was the singing you were having a problem with. Life during wartime.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
You were actually by somebody who lives in Austin. I think Glenn would like your parents.
I think he would too. I think my parents would like Glenn.
Glenn is a...
He says he's fun at parties too.
Well, you're not fun at meetings, but maybe parties.
You're rude.
No, I know. I told Glenn the next time we go for beers or something, we should let him know.
Yeah.
Because he seems to be a beer person. And we do like going for beers. Glenn, did you ever do... Ingrid's here. Hi, Ingrid.
Hi, Ingrid.
Long time no see, man. How's it going? Glenn, have you done Barks for Beers? I know I've talked about it. In fact, this channel started right around the time I was doing Barks for Beers. And I was thinking about doing a stream from some breweries, but then I thought drinking a lot and then driving to another brewery and then videotaping the evidence of that was probably not going to be a great idea. Anyway. So
I skipped an entire section.
Another theory for the odd colors inside the sets is its easy orientation. I've heard that too. Thanks for bringing that up. Did you hear that, Lisa?
What?
You make it different colors so you can see the different orientation of the bricks that you're placing.
Oh.
If they were all yellow or black or red or something like that, it would be hard to see what you're doing. So I think it's probably a mix of both, but I think Glenn's is probably
that's
a little more accurate.
Sense.
I skipped past an entire page, by the way.
Oh, no. Barks for Beers, Glenn, is a yearly thing they do in the very end of April through the entire month of May. And it is an event put on by Divine Canines, which is an organization that helps place and train therapy dogs and their outreach programs and things like that. So that's not as important, but that's where the money goes. So what you do is you go to a participating brewery and you pay like this last year was $30, and you get a pint glass, a commemorative pint glass, and then like a map, and the map's not really important because you can get it on their website. But then you go to participating breweries, and if you bring in your map or your pint glass, you get a stamp on the map from the brewery you're at. And the idea is to collect, go to as many as possible because it's a free pour. So you basically pay $30, and if you go to 5 breweries, 5 or 6 breweries, it's paid for. And so we end up going to like 12, 20, something like that. And all the money goes towards this Divine Canines. So it's really great. And it's breweries all over Austin. Excuse me. And it gives you the opportunity to go check out new breweries, visit some ones you've liked in the past if they're participating. So we'll pick, in the past we've done it where our friend has a birthday that's right at the end of April. So she usually has her opening Barks for Beers weekend. Caught in my throat. Weekend where we'll go hit 3 or 4 of these places, Friday night or Saturday or something like that. So yeah, it's pretty good. It's not a month to start counting calories or participate in dry month or anything like that. Because
Sam just gave a thumbs up. So.
What'd you say?
Anyway, yes, and cat people can participate. I myself am a cat person. First and foremost, I do like dogs. I like our dogs.
Mm-hmm.
I'm generally an animal person, but I am first and foremost a cat person.
But you love our animals.
Yes, I like our animals a lot.
You what our animals?
I love our animals.
Thank you.
Ingrid, hello. God, I'm totally losing my voice. Hello and welcome again. It's good to see you. How have you been? It was good seeing your video the other day with Brianne. Is that her name? Does she have her own channel, or is it just she's kind of hanging out with you on yours? That was fun. That was fun to see you guys doing stuff together. ×2. Oh, I'm at the point in the night where my throat is giving out. And I wasn't even a member of the talking community tonight when all your family was over.
You're talking with Damon.
I was listening to Damon.
Well,
I mean, the dude has so much knowledge about so many things that I just
he
kind of have
really
to sit there and
does.
go,
My brother is one of
I
the
have nothing to contribute.
most intelligent people I've ever been around.
Thanks for coming by, Lego Geek. Have a good night. Good night's sleep. Sweet dreams. Ingrid says she's starting a channel soon. What is she going to be doing?
You know what, Sonny?
What?
I don't want to tempt fate, but I haven't seen any ants in you.
Not yet.
Dead ant.
Although I think Bethany might have found one.
No.
There may have been one in my tea, but I'm just going to pretend it was a loose tea bag.
A whole loose tea bag, and you thought it
Well,
was
or a
an
loose
ant?
piece of tea. A loose piece of tea.
You've got depth perception problems, my friend.
I'm thinking about going.
I generally prefer animals to people, so fair enough. I'm kind of like that too. I think my kids have picked up that trait as well. I think one of them is firm in her commitment that people are awful. I think the other one is a little more still hoping for the best of humanity and really not getting it from people. So
Well, sometimes people suck.
yeah, I think people in general, I think people en masse are terrible. I think you really have to find the individual who is a good person and treats you well. Because I see so many bad stories anymore. It's just kind of disappointing.
I found someone who's a good person and treats me well.
Oh, yeah.
Me?
I'm talking about Rachel.
Rachel, you got weddings off. Looks like it's you and Rachel. SJ and I are going to go find a monastery somewhere and just bunk out while you guys are cross-stitching into the future. Ingrid says she can do makeup tutorials or her dog vlog. or just vlogging in
Dog
general,
vlog.
or funny stuff. Well, she does a vlog dog or dog. She does a vlog dog. She does a dog vlog. We will subscribe because as mentioned, we are animal
Nicole
people.
is watching. Hi, Nicole.
Hey, Nicole. So what happens is people scroll by and click and they go, "Oh, I'm watching."
But
no,
maybe Nicole is actually watching.
Maybe,
that?
yeah.
What, Nicole?
Our cousin Nicole.
Oh,
My cousin Nicole.
hi, Nicole.
Dad says hi, Nicole, if you're watching.
Oh, that's sick. That is a sick build right there. That is so fun.
Is this a sick build?
Yeah, so far. This is really rad. This little, I don't know if you can see the eyebrows, that fender bit over the yellow tooth. That is so baller.
Where's the camera? Oh.
It's right, it's right there.
Baby shark.
I knew that was coming.
Actually, it's not a shark. It's a squid.
Baby squid, baby squid. So I had a theory, and this didn't pan out.
It might be bunnies.
I have a theory.
It could be bunnies.
Bunnies! Well, now my story's totally shot.
I'm sorry, what was your theory?
So when we were watching the Super Bowl, because we were watching the Super Bowl, and F you guys, the halftime show was
amazing. And F anyone who didn't think, well, I'm not going to say you have to like it.
All you haters out there.
F anyone who said it was inappropriate, or they need to keep their clothes on, or they don't need to dance on a pole. Can I flip people off? I'm not going to do it. Fuck that.
Oh, well, defunded. Now I'm never going to... demonetized. I'm never going to get anything on this channel now.
Yeah, like, it just... Everybody freaked out about... But nobody freaked out about Adam Levine taking his shirt off.
Big old sweaty tattooed shirt.
Nobody wanted to see that, Adam.
Well...
I didn't want to see that.
Aaron wanted to see it.
But all of a sudden, J-Lo and Shakira are not appropriate for children. It's just...
So anyway...
They were awesome.
During the halftime show, they... Yeah, the shark is great. I'm kind of glad Ingrid says the shark is a great build.
We're actually doing the squid.
The squid version, which is exciting to me because then I'm going to take it apart and build the shark. So, yay. There was, ahead of the performance, they highlighted the ASL interpreter for the show, right?
Yes.
Which I thought was fantastic. And I don't know who was directed to, and I'm hoping they had at least a camera dedicated to that person, because if you're in the crowd and you don't really get to hear it, but you can see what's being said, hopefully they have some sort of device where it's like, here, you're a hard of hearing person, and here's a Microsoft tablet, and we're going to have a camera dedicated to the ASL person. You can kind of watch the spectacular and watch the, what's being said and whatever. Chosen G Cow in the mixer. Shark Gang, how's it going, man? Good to see you on a Thursday night. Appreciate you coming by. So the ASL person they showed twice, and then if they had showed him a third time, I had a theory that she was going to be the new left shark, like she was going to steal the show, like as much as because I had no idea how the rest of the halftime show was going to go. So I thought if they show her again, she's going to be the new. The internet famous person, but it didn't, and it didn't pan out, so I was a little sad because she looked like she was way into it, and I was kind of hoping they'd show her a little more. I love watching the ASL interpreters like try to do odd things like halftime shows.
It was what?
The noise?
Yeah.
I got a text.
Oh.
Yeah, they have it going through. It does that with our Alexa as well.
Oh.
Never mind.
Yeah, don't say her name.
I know. Don't say her name. She's listening.
What?
Not you, the home assistant thing. You just can't say the name because she'll turn on and go, yes.
Oh.
And then suddenly you've ordered 9 tons of cat food. And you don't have a cat. Thanks for the sparks. I got 1,000 sparks from W Superboo. Appreciate that. Just got a flood of people on Mixer. Did I get hosted by somebody? Did Goldie send you guys? Because that would have been great. I love Goldie. I love her trivia bit that I keep crushing. Y'all really need to show up for trivia on her channel because I keep killing it. Actually, I say that I've only been to one.
It's going to be 40 tomorrow morning.
Yay! That means
No,
we can
it's
walk.
not. At 7 a.m. it's going to be 29.
I will go for a walk.
Do.
Go for a walk. Do.
It's 29 and sunny. Do you want to walk at 7:30 tomorrow? Bethany?
29.
Maybe.
That sounds like your guys' folk music act, 29 and Sunny.
Mom liked that.
Oh, Super Boo, who hosted? Was it Goldie or the Bear? Was it Justin? Or was it just somebody else random? Because whoever it was, thank you. I appreciate it. We are up a little late tonight doing some building. This is like an hour past normal, so. But it's fun, and I got me a dragon head. Look at that hot nonsense. Rawr, rawr.
I got this.
Is it still snowing?
I don't have any idea. I'm not paying attention to the outside.
Oh, I can't open it because you're there.
Goldie.
Goldie.
Well, she's not in there, but she hosted, so that's very cool. Thanks, Goldie, if you're watching or not. I super appreciate it.
Is Kaylee being cute?
She is. I can't believe that he wants to walk. It's going to be 29.
Tell her if you won't go, I'll go with her. So yeah, we're in Kentucky right now instead of back in Austin where we are normally. And we left Austin and it snowed, but
Also, for those that are just joining,
we're drinking some Purple Toad.
Purple Toad, Black and White.
Black and bruised.
Black and Bruised, some Manischewitz level sweet wine.
Yes, but it's a local Kentucky wine.
I'm not drinking a local Kentucky beer. I know I pride myself on this channel of getting local beers, but I basically have what amounts to like the H-E-B Hill Country beer from Aldi. It's pretty good. I mean, it's like a kind of a Blue Moon flavor. Belgian ale. Not too shabby. Yeah.
But on Saturday, you'll be drinking
On Saturday, we're going to go to a brewery.
2 breweries.
We're going to go to 2 breweries, and I'm going to get your dad drunk.
Do it.
We're going to have to call an Uber because he's not going to be able to drive. I should drive.
You should drive.
I should drive.
No, we'll let Damon drive.
Was he not drinking?
No, he doesn't drive.
Oh, yeah. Sweet. Guess
You're going to get drunk with my dad. Whoops.
Yeah. Hey, do you want to like scatter all my parts to the wind?
I'm missing a part.
No, you're not. You're never missing a part. I always say that.
Okay, but you know
never
what?
Are.
I'm missing a part.
What part are you missing, dearest?
This one. Never mind.
See, I do the exact same. Everybody who has ever built a Lego set has come across the damn it, they screwed me out of. Oh no, here it is.
Whoops.
Even people who've been building as long as I have are like, no, Lego never gets. Oh no, it's right there. Oh god damn it! I'm going to bed tonight with Baby Shark stuck in my head. You monsters!
Shark,
Monsters!
Baby shark.
Never is a long time. I went once. I saw the Clydesdale horse. Went to
Kentucky.
Oh, did you go to
Derby?
the Derby? My dad tried to go to the Derby once, and what? That's a weird.
I've never been.
I
To
haven't
the Kentucky Derby.
Sonny has.
My dad came to Kentucky once. He's like, "Can we go to whatever Downs and Churchill Downs?" And the person he was with is like, "They're not racing right now." And he's like, "Yeah, so
Yeah,
can we still go?" And he's like, "Yeah, I guess."
I saw the Rolling Stones at Churchill Downs.
I was once in a grain silo that got torn down 2 weeks later.
Chip.
No, I was kidding. You saw the Stones at Churchill Downs?
I did about 5 or 6 years ago.
My aunt. Oh, really? So recently?
Yeah.
So my aunt Marsh.
Mm-hmm.
She tells us this story about how, because she lives near Boulder and she's lived in Boulder most of her life. She lived on the same street as the Mork and Mindy house.
That's in Boulder?
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Are you missing a part?
No, I have an extra part that I think probably was important. Oh, I know exactly where I went. Yep, right there. Okay, so a chalice.
Okay,
Weird,
I'm
I'm not
sufficiently
missing
drunk.
a chalice.
After one glass of wine?
After 1 inch of wine.
Wow, lightweight. So here's some leftover parts. I have a chalice, which is weird because there's telescopes in the set, but there's no chalices. So anyway,
I wonder if it's still snowing.
so my aunt went to a little theater in Boulder, the Fox Theater, I think it was called, which is, I think, still there. She went to the Fox Theater, and she was telling us about this time she went to this little theater and saw the Doors before, like, anybody knew who the Doors were, right? And so we're like, no, shut up. You didn't go see this. She's like, yeah, it was the Doors. And I was like, well, did you make out with Jim Morrison or anything? She's like, yeah, I could have. There was nobody at this show. And I was like, that is crazy pants. All right, so there's your dragon. I got a dragon.
Oh, let's see.
There's a dragon. I win. It's not a race.
Oh, I
Rawr.
love that.
Rawr.
Oh.
It's got some flame. Chomp.
Ow.
And he's guarding his treasure. He's guarding his loot.
How do you know it's a he?
I'll turn it on.
Well, that's what this chalice must be for. Let me stick this thing on here. This channel's not rated PG, right? Look, he's got a little dragon thing.
A little dragon thing.
A little dragon thing. Look at that. All right. And it's gold, too. Hey.
Ew.
Thank you. Ingrid says, nice dragon. I wish I had come up with it. I tweeted this the other day. I was like, I was at work, and I'm doing, like, work stuff, you know, day-to-day, 9-to-5 stuff. And I just tweeted out, I was like, because I was getting back to designing the little ships and doing the instructions for it, and I've got, like, a spreadsheet about which custom minifigs that I want for each one and how much that's going to cost, because I have to ask somebody to order or to design them. And, you know, so it's like, well, if they're $20-25 a pop and I need like 40 custom ones, it's like, that's going to run some cash. And I don't want to do that like all at once. So I got to space it out over years.
It's not snowing.
All right. Ingrid's going to bed. Good night, Ingrid.
Good
Thanks
night,
for coming by. It's
Ingrid.
good seeing you. Appreciate it. And I'll keep an eye out for Brienne, I think, her channel. We watch some dog stuff. I think that'd be fun. So I tweeted out, is it too much to ask just to, because all I want to do is build and design and sort and organize. I was like, that's all I want to do. Really. So I was having an iffy day at work. But now I'm here with Beth
And family.
Beth and family, doing exactly what I love doing, which is having a beer and looking at small plastic bricks. How's your squid coming along?
It's getting there.
Brianna Wynn. All right. I'll go look it up on YouTube. Thanks, man. Good seeing you. It's getting there. You look like you're having fun. How's the wine?
It's super, super sweet.
All right.
I am a little intoxicated, which means I'm going to sleep well tonight.
Yeah, we slept pretty well considering we're in a different location.
Oh God, that
sometimes
bed is so freaking comfortable.
Did you build the chest, Ben? I did. Here's your chest. I built the chest with its goodies inside. It's sword and chain with rubies. I'm guessing that's supposed to be a necklace. And some other gold doubloons in it. It's the chest that he is guarding. I'm guarding my chest. And again, this wasn't, I'm guessing this was part of the stuff, but they gave you a chalice too as well. But the chalice wasn't in any of the instructions. So either it's in a different bit of instructions, it's like in a different set, or it's just part of the treasure and they didn't really, which I don't see it in the leopard or the scorpion.
Okay, this is supposed to...
Yes.
Gosh. Darn it.
I think that probably needs to be a little more fixed before you...
I had it.
Baby shark doo 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 doo, baby shark doo doo.
Bethany, how come I didn't get one of those little cards?
You did.
Well, what is it?
I don't know, but it... Oh no, what did I do?
Oh, you got those. Those are cool. The tan teeth I don't have any of those. This is a good purchase. So between the tan teeth and then these curved bits on the dragon wings, these curved corner plates, those are fantastic. And I don't have a lot of these long white horns either. So that's good.
Oh, I think I see what I did.
Right? You think?
Yeah.
Well, good deal.
Oh, no, I don't know how to fix this. I think it should have been this guy.
Well, you can always go back. It's like the pages can be flipped the other way.
That's so much work.
Is it so much work? You know, he's got 8 of those legs. You got to really put a hustle in this.
I'm tired.
Do you want to go to bed?
I'm really tired.
We started. What time did we start?
About
But if I don't finish
9-ish.
it, is it gonna like?
9:30, right? So we've been going for an hour. Yeah, check in the inventory, Glenn. Good call. Maybe I just got an extra part. You know what? I got an extra part. Look at that. I was supposed to get one telescope, and that's in the chest. So then the other telescope. Oh no. So one telescope just in the chest. And then this must have been mixed up with extra parts. Like you get a couple of these 1x1 dots. And then a tooth. These are the other extra parts from bag 2. Put these up here. But then the telescope must have been just a mixed up in the telescope extra part, the chalice. That's fantastic. I don't have a lot of those gold chalices, so that's neat. Yay for me.
Oh.
If you want to bail, you can totally bail. I get it. I mean, I don't, but I know this isn't your most favorite thing. Oh, now I'm way demonetized. Mrs. Swears All. Says, this is my gold. My gold. Ha ha ha. That's a pretty neat eyeball. It's got a square pupil, though. I don't like it. So I had a friend on earlier. This is she said, nice jersey. This is a Colorado Avalanche jersey. And the Colorado Avalanche have a very good... Doc Sampson! Hi, Doc.
Ben.
We're here. We're not, like, close to being done or anything, so that's great that you're here.
I might be.
Well, I'll finish up. I think you just did it.
Bethany, I think your dog is zoned out.
She played hard. Look at that little head rocking back and forth. Do you see?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's so cute.
She's super cute.
Okay.
Found and checked my dragon. No spare telescope or chalices. I win. I win the day. I have literally discovered... Is this like Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory? I got the golden chalice.
I got the golden chalice. Okay.
Bless
Bless
you.
you.
Bless you again.
Bless you again.
You only get one.
There's no life to if you sneeze 3 times in a row, somebody dies.
Really?
Whoa, that's dark.
We have to tell Cheryl.
No.
Because she sneezes 3 times all the time. Doc, I think Ingrid had gone to bed. So you just missed her. Glenn has found and checked his dragon. No spare telescope or chalices, which means he's close enough to like all of his instructions to where he can do that. And I say that as though I'm making fun of him, but I could do that in about as much time too.
You guys are nerds.
Doc asked if I'm streaming to multi-platforms. I am, Doc. YouTube, Facebook, Mixer, and Twitch. I have yet to get the following on Twitch that I think, not like I think I deserve, but I've just, been doing this a while, and I get 1 or 2 on Mixer, but really nobody ever comes in on Twitch. Because I'm not playing video games, and I'm not a cute 17-year-old girl.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not. I don't know who you're lying to, but so it's not Lego building is not like an in real life kind of thing. Is not a huge thing on Twitch because I'm not playing World of Warcraft or I can't even think of any games right now that I'd be playing.
Yeah.
Overwatch. I'm not playing Overwatch. You going to
I'm
bed?
Oh, Bethany, you have wine glow.
You got rosy
I
cheeks.
do
Oh,
that
do
too,
I?
yeah.
I
Yeah.
must get it from you. I thought
She
you
gets
were saying I
rosy.
had wine on my face. You should wait till we're done. We're probably almost done as soon as I'm done with this, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
but
well.
I mean, you got a lot of pieces left. Actually, because you're building a smaller model, so you may almost be done.
Yeah, don't go to bed yet.
Why?
Oh, look, Doc's on Twitch. Hey, man, thanks. I could use that. I do that to Kevin Hinkle too. I get on he's like, well, I'm also streaming on Twitch, and I'm like, going over to Twitch. I'm giving you the views, brother. Fortnite, that's what it is, Glenn. Thank you. My son
Probably
is
what
a
he's going to plan
huge-
for your bachelor party.
Yeah, so my son is my best man for our wedding, and my daughter is her maid of honor.
By the way, in case you guys didn't know,
In case you didn't know, we're engaged. Which I think everybody knows.
Mhm.
But when I said he's my best man, everyone's like, "Are we going to be playing Fortnite for your bachelor party?" And I'm like, "Probably." I don't. Doc Samson with the Illuminati triangle. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. I don't know what that means, but I think it's just a reaction. So I don't know. We probably do some go-kart racing and maybe some Magic or Pokemon or something like that. I think there's going to be the, hey, Greg can go to this part of the bachelor party, and then this is the part where Greg can't go to. Not like I want strippers or a strip club or anything like that, but there may be we're going to go to karaoke and drink a little bit. So I don't necessarily want him to be a designated driver, considering he will only be 16 in some months. So that'll be, Glenn, engaged. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Yeah, see, I announced it on a past stream.
Just making sure.
Yeah.
What?
Sonny's finishing his puzzle.
Do it.
No.
I came over and gave you quite a boost.
Yeah, you sure did.
And then they should all be organized by tree color.
Yeah.
So it should be no problem now for you.
Oh,
You're not gonna let me go to bed, Bethany?
No.
Why?
Yeah, we're almost done. And then I'll clean all this up and put the tablecloth back on. And
Oh, you don't have to do that.
oh, but I do.
Oh, look what I just did.
Hey, look at that.
Baby squid do 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 do.
That's very cool. That is a cool little squid, man. I gotta say, I'm very happy with that kind of.
I am a
little-
little rosy.
You are rosy, and if you were drinking rosé, that'd be even better.
Aha.
So there's our squid and our dragon. They're gonna fight to the death.
I don't know why I just said pew pew, but
The kraken, yeah, because it's
Pew,
as big as
pew,
a dragon,
pew.
so it is a kraken. Release the kraken.
No, I can't.
You are exhausted. Go to bed.
we should.
Oh, but I can't?
No, you have to wait
No.
till we're done. Are we done?
I think we're done. So we are not going to be. Thanks to everybody for coming out tonight and saying hi and joining us while we drink and build.
Welcome to Kentucky.
Welcome to Kentucky.
Virtually.
No.
Yeah.
This was a late stream and was only an hour and
Mhm.
9 minutes. So I appreciate everybody coming by late. And thanks Doc and Ingrid and the Lego Geek and whoever else came in on the YouTubes. Thanks to all the people on Facebook, Glenn and old friend Shalane. And it was good seeing
Rachel,
everybody.
and I think SJ was watching too.
Rachel and SJ popped in for a second. I appreciate that.
Your mother-in-law?
Yeah. Thanks to
We've-
our special guests.
Special guests,
Henry and
Your host.
Lisa.
Henry and Lisa, the hosts, yeah, who have graciously allowed us to sleep in their garage tonight. So that was very nice of you.
Not in their garage.
I will not be back on Sunday night because we will be driving.
I mean, we could stream from the road, but that might be boring.
That would be kind of fun. We could put in a little bitty no signal in the middle of nowhere, Arkansas.
God.
A stream of us just like,
Yeah.
I'm so over listening to this podcast, but it's 10 o'clock at night. So yeah, thanks to everybody for coming by. And if I don't do anything Monday night, maybe we will see you guys next Thursday. So